You've got great photo, but something about the color just doesn't fit. Maybe the shirt is the wrong shade, maybe the background feels off, or maybe you just want to experiment. The good news is in Photopea, you don't need complicated tools or endless trial and error to fix it. There is a straightforward way to change any object's color, and once you see it, you will use it all the time. Let's start by bringing your image into the workspace. You can drag and drop the file or use the file menu, whatever is easier. If it looks too small on the screen, just zoom or resize it so it comfortably fills your working area. You will want to clearly see the part you are about to adjust. Now, here comes the real power move. Look over to the adjustment layers icon. It's the little half-filled circle on the sidebar. Click that, and from the list, choose Hue and Saturation. The moment you do, a brand new adjustment layer pops up and its properties window opens automatically. This layer doesn't touch your original image. It just sits on the top, giving you complete flexibility. By default, Photopea sets the range to master. That means if you move the slider right now, you will be shifting every color in the entire image. Not what you want. Instead, you will need to target specific color range. If you see your object's color listed in the drop-down, great, select it. If not, Photopea has a neat trick to help. There is a small hand icon inside the Properties window. Click it, then directly click on the color in your image that you want to edit. Photopea instantly figures out which range is closest and logs onto it for you. At this point, you will see three main sliders: Hue, Saturation, and Lightness. Hue is basically the color itself. Slide it left or right and you will watch your object transform instantly. Red to green, blue to orange. The possibilities are wide open. Saturation controls how vivid the color looks. Push it higher and the tones get bold and punchy. Pull it down and things look more muted, even washed out. Lightness is all about brightness. Increase it and you are mixing more white into the shade. Drop it lower and you are moving toward black. Beneath these colors, you will notice the color range sliders. They show which part of the color spectrum Photopea is currently targeting. You can expand or shrink those bars to fine-tune what's included. This is especially helpful if your object isn't changing enough, or if you want to push it into darker or lighter shades that weren't reachable with the default range. As you make adjustments, you might notice something frustrating. Other parts of the photo shifting colors too. For example, you are changing the yellow of a shirt, but suddenly the person's skin tone looks wrong. Don't worry, this happens often and there is a simple way to fix it. Once you are happy with your new color, grab the brush tool. Make sure black is set as your foreground color. Then, paint directly over the areas you want to protect, like the skin. This masks out the adjustment, bringing those areas back to their original look. If you go too far and brush over something by accident, just switch your brush color to white and paint back over it. That transforms the adjustment in that spot. With this combination, hue, saturation, lightness, and little brushing, you can completely transform colors into photo while keeping everything else natural. Want that gray t-shirt to look jet black? Adjust lightness and expand the range until it deepens. Want to turn a blue car fire engine red? Slide the hue, pump up the saturation, and you are there in seconds. The reason this method works so well is that it keeps your changes non-destructive. You are not actually altering the original pixels. You are working on an adjustment layer that you can toggle on and off or tweak anytime later. That gives you the freedom to experiment without the fear of messing up your base image. So now, instead of being stuck with the colors you captured in camera, you've got control. You can match brand colors, fix distracting tones, or just explore creative looks, all inside Photopea without extra plugins or paid tools. Next time you open a photo and think, I wish that object were a different color, you will know exactly what to do. In just few clicks, you can make it happen, and the result will look polished, intentional, and completely under your control.